So the racists are upset that I said that whiteness is a cult. But it actually wasn't me who said this. It was actually this random guy I came across on Twitter. But that's not the point. Whiteness is a cult that is fed into by white supremacy. Your intimidation tactics doesn't change historical facts. The cult of whiteness has been spread globally, and what it has to do to maintain itself is recruit new marginalized groups. Recruiting people from marginalized groups keeps the cult fat and happy because it can then pit those individuals against other marginalized groups. It promises these marginalized people with safety and security by giving them proximity to whiteness. And a lot of marginalized people buy into this. Are you starting to feel that knot in your chest? Yeah, that's fact hurting your feelings. But that doesn't make it any less of a fact. Whiteness is one of the most dangerous cults because it is backed by a system that offers them safety and security, and it protects them from consequence.
What is it with you people?
What do you mean, you people? Could somebody please show her the FBI crime statistics, for crying out loud? Now, would it be acceptable when describing that lovely lady to use the hard ER? Asking for a friend. Relax, it was just a joke. I'm kidding. Relax, relax. I didn't say anything out loud. Just kidding. Just kidding. I didn't say anything in my head either. Relax, don't be offended. Just a joke. Anyway, welcome back. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Real quick Clown World update. We're going to get right into it. Now, if you place your attention on the screen for a moment, this is a similar theme that we've seen in several recent videos, where we have these biological males who identify as trans women and then call themselves lesbians. Now, this one even has a jersey on that says, "Nobody knows I'm a lesbian." Well, now we do.
It's a man, baby!
Well, I thought she was a man. She is rather mannish. If that is a woman, it does look like she was beaten with an ugly stick.
So, I have another gem coming up in just a few minutes that is similar to that first blatant racist we heard just a second ago, but much worse. So the one coming up, you might find acceptable to use the hard ER. Just kidding, just kidding. Just a joke. Anyway, next up we have this fellow who looks like he was at the losing end of a BB gun fight and hasn't washed his beard in a couple of years. The comment says, "All it takes is one strong magnet and it's over." Really? Roll it.
All it takes is one strong magnet and it's over. I mean, it's a pretty strong magnet. With 40-pound weight. I mean, it holds this 40-pound weight.
Well, let's see if it's all over. Wait a minute. How can this be? What kind of magic is this? Hey, how isn't it working?
Are you mental?
All right, next up we have this fellow who thinks that trans women are prettier than cis women. Huh? Anyway, we'll hear his explanation behind it. The comment says, "Why are trans women always prettier than cis women? Roll the film, please."
Now, it's not really fair or nice to say any one demographic is prettier or better than the other. Now, anyway, on to your question. The reason why trans women can be so pretty is because, for the most part, cis people, they take for granted those affirmations in their gender identity. They've always been what they consider themselves to be. They've always been seen in society as what they consider themselves to be. So a trans person who can look at themselves in the mirror and think, one, they look amazing, and two, they look like themselves, there's a light there that cis people just don't usually have because they don't have that experience as we do. And in a lot of cases, that light in our eyes makes us f***ing hot.
Wrong again, idiot.
So what I gathered from that explanation is that that fella thinks trans women are hotter because they went from man to woman, and women only go from woman to woman. Right? There I go again, trying to make sense of the nonsensical. Shame on me. Anyway, so this next one is extremely annoying. This person is sitting directly in front of a TV with the volume blaring, and I'm thinking to myself, why the hell would you make a TikTok like that? And then I look, and I mean, this person's got a giant bull ring in their nose, so there obviously isn't a lot of logic in this person's decision making. So this person works at a grocery store, gets misgendered. You'll hear the explanation. Then, like I said, I'm sorry, it's kind of difficult to get through, but I'm going to show you guys what this person looks like at work. Roll it.
So, I want to talk for a minute, because I work at a grocery store. My name tag says Colin on it. I have a pronoun pin on that says my pronouns are he, him, his. It's like that big around. Just so cool. It says my pronouns are he, him, his. And my name tag says Colin on it. Like, you guys have seen my videos, all that stuff. So somebody will come through my lane, and I'll be like, hey, how you doing today? Did you find everything okay today? Oh my God. And by the end of that, I'm like, here you go. Thank you. Have a great day. Thank you, ma'am. One, my name tag says Colin on it. Didn't ever know that Colin was a woman's name. Generally. Now, if a woman's name is Colin, then fair enough. Let me know. But generally, Colin is a man's name, typically. Two, my pronouns pin is literally on my apron. I do not look like a woman at all whatsoever anymore. Like, I don't look like a woman. I mean, I have nails, but that doesn't mean I'm a woman. My voice is slightly feminine, but that once again does not mean I'm a woman.
What the hell are you talking about?
Once again, I do want to apologize. I know that was not easy to get through with that TV just blaring in the background. Wow, Colin, get a grip. Just turn the volume down a little. That's it. That's it. Anyway, I'm not trying to be rude or mean or anything like that, but it is crystal clear that Colin is a female. So here we have Colin sitting outside of work at the grocery store with the pronoun pin on that says, my pronouns are he, his, him. So this is what the customers are saying as they misgender Colin. Roll it.
I am not trying to seduce you. Would you like me to seduce you?
Oh, hell no!
All right, next up, this picture is of, once again, another biological male who identifies as a trans woman and calls himself a lesbian. Anyway, we don't have any sponsors for today's video. If you'd like to sponsor the next video and help support the channel, there is a PayPal link in the description box below. And I will say your full name as a sponsor of said video unless stated otherwise by you. Can we please get this off the screen?
You look ridiculous.
All right, next up. So this is a trans woman who goes on a rant about face masks. Now, this isn't a year or two old. This is recent. Roll it.
Masking is not an option. The only thing that you're making optional is whether or not disabled people and immunocompromised people get to live. That is the option that you're making. And you are consistently choosing your own comfort over marginalized people's lives. And you know what that is? That's white supremacy in action. If you are in the health and wellness industry and you're not masking, either start masking or change your career. That's it. If you are not here for preventative care to help disabled and immunocompromised people, then you're in the wrong industry. You are, and you're just in that industry for your own ego. So you need to either get some integrity or quit your job, seriously. Because my life and my community's lives are on the line because you just don't feel like masking, and I'm over it. I had to walk into my doctor's office today, and not one person in the waiting room and on the staff was masking, except for my practitioner who always masks. My doctor's office. That's not optional for me. That is forcing me to walk into a space where I am unsafe and I'm putting my health at risk so I can go see my doctor. And if I get sick, I'm a visibly trans person. The likelihood that I will get a doctor who thinks I should be is actually very high, especially with where I'm at.
Are you out of your f***ing mind?
Well, I'm gonna take this damn mask off.
All right, guys, we are going to be wrapping it up on this one because I just can't take anymore. I know you guys can't take anymore. The brain age is just too much today. It's too much. Anyway, earlier in the video, I said that we had a clip coming up that was similar to the blatant racist in the beginning, but worse. Well, this is said video. Now, I'm going to let you guys decide if you think it's acceptable to describe this person with the hard ER after you see it. Just kidding! Just kidding! Just a joke. Anyway, the comment says, I don't blame you for not trusting white people. I'm white, and I don't even trust other white people. Anyway, things are clearly getting crazy out there, guys, so please take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Till next time, love you guys. Peace. Roll the film, please.
Okay, this isn't like full shade towards you. I just see a lot of comments like this, and this was the most recent one, so I'm just responding to this one. When white people say like this, it isn't the serve they think it is. Like, you're a part of the problem, fix your people, bro. Like, when white people are like, I'm white, and white people do suck. Yeah, you're probably a part of those said white people, so do something about it. Also, I hate when white people try to validate me. Like, they're literally like, I'm white, but I agree. Bro, I don't know if you noticed, but I don't need validation from white people. Like, that's the last thing I need in my life. Like, I feel like white people always try, but they miss. Like... And I feel bad for y'all. Not that bad, though, because your ancestors suck and you're stinky and evil. But bad enough where I want to call you out and tell you not to leave comments like this because it's crusty. Anyways, for all the bleach demons willing to learn, I see you. You're not as bad as the rest.
That's just self-centered and racist. You need to shut the up.
Hey, where are the white women at?
And you ain't black.